Your name and title.
Baker Harbin, Cave Spring, Georgia, running for the seat of City Council, Post 5.
So before we talk about why, folks may remember you from policing. Tell me a little bit about your history and a little bit about your background.
So, born and raised in Floyd County. I'll be 43 in December, and I've spent 40 of those years in Cave Spring. Raised in Cave Spring in two family businesses, Harbin's Market, which is probably where most people from Cave Spring remember me from. My mom and dad had that business, as well as a Rome Trade Day on Darlington Drive in Rome. So I was raised in those two businesses. After high school, I went on to Shorter University, where I played baseball and met my wife of 21 years now. We have one son who's going to turn 18 very soon. After that, I went to building houses until the good Lord led me away from that in the financial collapse of 2008. At that point, got into policing, and I was a police officer for City of Cave Spring to begin with. Went on to the Floyd County Police Department. Ended up being the chief for some time in Cave Spring before I finished my career up at Floyd County Police.
If you had to say one or two things that you're most proud of during that time, what would it be?
In 2019, I received the Officer of the Year award for rescuing a kidnapped victim that had been taken from Sherwood Forest subdivision over there off of 293. That was, I think, the defining part of my career, most definitely.
Why leave policing?
I felt like I was better used somewhere else. The good Lord was leading me away from it. I had gotten hurt on a couple occasions and wanted to expand my horizons a little bit.
So what made you decide, you know what, I want to get into politics?
I had been raised in politics. My grandfather was on the council. And
Cave Spring.
My father in Cave Spring, correct. And my father was on the council for 2 terms in the 90s as well. So I was raised in it, and like I said, I've been in Cave Spring for 40 years. Never could run, never had the opportunity to run as a police officer. Once I got out of the policing, the leadership and the leadership bug kind of stuck, and I was looking for another way to serve.
So what do you hope to bring to Cave Spring that may be different? What are one or two of things that you say, this is what I want to do in my term if you get elected?
Fresh outlook. I don't come in with any council experience, but I have plenty of business and leadership experience. And I think Cave Spring could benefit greatly by a fresh face and a fresh outlook to how things can be improved in Cave Spring.
Are there a couple of things you have like earmarked that you'd like to see improvement on?
I'd love to see improvement as far as communication goes with the citizens and business owners. I think that the city could do a little bit better job of opening up those communication lines, making the citizens feel listened to, the business owners feel listened to. And try to be a little bit more inclusive as far as who all can attend the meetings, who all can take part in the governmental process with us.
Being a Cave Spring resident your entire life, how do you see it has changed over the past 2 or 3 decades, and where do you see the future going if elected?
For the longest time, Cave Spring has remained what you see Cave Spring as now, and with everything growing around us as far as Bartow County goes, Polk County, the growth is coming our way, and we can either embrace it and control it, or get caught on the wrong side of things like so many other communities have in the past.
What do you bring different than most people in terms of running for office?
I bring a lot of leadership experience, a lot of experience making difficult calls. I built my career on making difficult calls and trying to make the best decision in the moment that I was in. And I bring just integrity, and open communication, and just a fresh outlook on the city.
If anyone wants more information about you or talk to you about anything, how can they get in touch with you?
My Baker Harbin for City of Cave Spring, Post 5 on Facebook, and I answer those messages within a minute.